Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. It's Caitlynn from the Carnivore couple. Today we are going to be making a Hamburger Crust meat lovers pizza. It is so good and it's very quick to make. So if you're having a craving for pizza, this recipe definitely satisfies. So come along with me. We're going to be making a Hamburger Crust pizza. So this pizza is a meat lovers pizza. So first we're going to cook up some bacon. The quickest way I know how to do this is to just throw it in the oven 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, depending on how crispy you want it. And then you've got a lot of bacon without having to stand over the stove. Next, we're just gonna grind up some pork rinds. This is gonna give our crust just a little bit more of a neutral flavor, so it's not so overwhelmingly beef flavored. So I just put these into a blender. It makes this process go really fast. So I want about a cup of pork rinds, so I'm gonna do this about 2 or 3 more times until I have about a cup of ground pork rinds for the crust. So we've got about 1 cup of ground pork rinds in a bowl, and to that I'm gonna add 1 egg, and then I'm also gonna add 1 pound of ground beef. Now we're gonna mix this up really good, kind of like a meatloaf for the crust. If you're like me and you don't like touching raw meat, just use gloves. It goes way faster than using a spoon. And now that it's all mixed up, it's time to press this into our pizza pan. So as you're pressing your crust down, you want to try to get it to be about a 1/4 inch thick. If it's too thin in some areas, then as the beef cooks and the fat kind of drains out of the beef, then you're gonna be left with holes in your crust. So you don't want it to be too thin, but you know, we also want it to be less thin than a hamburger. So about a 1/4 inch is about perfect. All right, so here is our pizza so far, and now it's time to season this baby up. Now this step is totally optional. I know not all of us can have seasonings depending on where we are, but if you want to add some pizza seasonings, now's the time. For me, I like to do some salt. You know, on the carnivore diet, we need our salt, and then some pepper, garlic powder, Italian seasoning. Also gonna add some red pepper flake. Here is our pizza now. It's looking and smelling delicious. And we're now gonna throw it into the oven on broil, or 500 degrees, for about 10 minutes. And that's gonna crisp up this crust and nice and delicious. This is actually perfect timing because our bacon is almost ready to come out of the oven, getting super crispy, and it's smelling real good in here. So that bacon is done, looking good. I'm just gonna transfer this onto a plate with a paper towel to make sure it stays crispy and doesn't absorb too much of that excess oil. So the bacon just came out of the oven and the pizza is in the oven getting all nice and crispy for us. And so now I'm gonna prepare the toppings. I'm gonna do pepperoni, shredded cheese, and a little bit of ham. So that's gonna be delicious. This is just extra sharp white cheddar from Walmart. So you can use any kind of cheese that you want. Sometimes I use mozzarella, but I wanted a little bit more flavor from that sharp cheddar cheese, so that's what we're going with. This is the ham that we've been using because there's no soy fillers and there's no sugar in this, so that's what we got. I'm just gonna cut it up with my kitchen scissors so it's thinly sliced and ready to go. This bacon has cooled, and I'm also going to cut it up into smaller pieces with my kitchen scissors just so it's easier to eat on the pizza. All right, let's finish this bad boy up with some delicious toppings, our bacon, cheese, and ham. I don't know about you, but I'm hungry already. Some cheese on here, our ham, delicious crispy bacon right on top. All right, so we've got the toppings on our pizza. This looks so good. Now we're just gonna put this back in the oven on broil, or 500 degrees, for about 3 to 4 minutes until the cheese is nice and bubbly, and that ham's gonna get nice and crispy too. Y'all, I almost forgot. I have pepperoni. I want to put pepperoni on it. I just pulled it out of the oven. So if you got pepperoni, throw that on there too. I'm gonna say, if you are on Carnivore or even keto, you could definitely add some sugar-free tomato sauce to this, or even some sauteed peppers and onions would be delicious on this meat lovers pizza. So just make this pizza according to what you can have on your diet and what works best for your body. All right, we definitely need to cut ourselves a slice of this. It smells so good. Look how good that looks. All of the meat on there, and the crispy bacon. We have to try it. Time for a taste test. You can really taste like the Italian seasoning and the garlic and all the meat, guys. Oh, this is so This is so good. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. That's how good it is. I've tried different crusts for pizza. I've tried an egg crust, too eggy. I've tried a chicken crust that just was slimy. Beef crust, it's really sturdy. It holds itself together and it's just really super satisfying. And then you get the crispy ham and the crispy pepperoni, like cheesy. Oh, I'm gonna go have lunch now. I'll catch you back later. Hey guys, thank you so much for cooking with me today. I hope you found this video helpful. This pizza is definitely a staple in our house. Another thing we eat in our house almost weekly are the Big Mac burger bowls. So if you haven't seen those yet, make sure to check the description below so you can go see that video. Those are so good. But thanks so much for cooking with me, and we'll see you next time. Bye.